Welcome to video 82 in series 3, and in this video we'll write the enemy take damage script. Okay, now before I write the script, I'm going to actually add a hitbox to the golem, and I'm going to attach the script to the hitbox and to the head of the golem. So for the hitbox, and the hitbox will also allow the golem to smash through rigid body walls, and so let me just add a cube to begin with. I can get rid of the mesh filter and the renderer, and I'll add a rigid body. I will turn off use gravity and put on is kinematic. Now for this collider, I want to move it, so maybe let me try 1.5 for the Y, or rather 1.35, so that's 1.47. 2.5 and 0.51 to make it a bit slimmer. Okay, so that will serve as the hitbox. I'll change the name as well to hitbox. And now I'll write the enemy take damage script. So I'll just make a new C# script here and call it enemy take damage. Alright, here, private enemy master, public int damage multiplier. I'll set that to 1 to begin with, and public bool should remove collider. And I'll get rid of the start and update methods. And this will be a public void process damage, and will be supplied with an int damage. So this method will get accessed by guns and bazookas directly, and from there damage will be applied to the enemy. And then also a void remove this. Now in the set initial references, I'll say enemy master is equal to transform.root, because I'll be attaching this to the head and to the hitbox, so it needs the root and .get component. Enemy master. Okay, now I'll set that. And enemy master .event die plus equal remove this. So I'll go to that remove this method. If should remove collider. And I don't want to remove the head collider, otherwise it'll cause weird ragdoll effects when we get to that. So if should remove collider, but for example a hitbox should disappear, otherwise it'll be an invisible standing pillar that the player can shoot against. So if should remove collider, then if get component collider is not equal to null, then destroy get component collider. So destroy this collider. And the same for the rigid body. I'll just copy this bit of code. If get component rigid body not equal to null, then destroy the rigid body. And finally, I will destroy this. So destroy this, meaning this script. So that way it can't get accessed by anything, get no process damage when the enemy is already dead. Okay, so in the process damage method, I'll just make up an int. So damage to apply is equal to damage times damage multiplier. And then I'll say enemy master.call event enemy deduct health damage to apply. Okay, so that's excellent. Alright, so that should be it for the take damage script. Now we need to go and attach it. So all that's happening, so if it's on the head, I can put any damage multiplier, so there's more damage applied. You could put on more colliders if you wanted to, however you want to configure it, up to you, but I prefer to try and keep it as minimum as possible. So it's less resource usage, so I can have more enemies in the scene at the same time. Okay, so now go to the hitbox, drag it on, and in this case, yes, should remove collider. Otherwise, as I said, when the enemy dies and collapses, this hitbox collider will remain as an invisible pillar, getting in the player's way and their bullets. So make sure to put this on for this one, so it gets destroyed. Next, let me expand that out, and go to the golem's head, and put on enemy take damage. Change the damage multiplier to 5, but I will not remove the collider because it's an important part of the Ragdoll. So if I removed it, there would be problems. Alright, so I think that is all I need to do. I can't think of anything else. We won't get to see it in action till later, especially this one. We won't see the take damage scripts get into action till we've got some guns into the game. And we still have to write the collision field script in order to see damage, any sort of damage getting applied to the enemy. Let's just run that, just make sure that there are no obvious problems, and that the golem is in fact running as he should. So he is wandering about right now. Now that he sees the player, he comes. Yeah, actually that's good actually. It is bouncing off him now. So that's good, because he's got a hitbox now. And I can't just run through him now. Ouch. So now, and that was just because to begin with it was already past the guy, so it's at 3 meters. Okay, so now I need to keep on going. There's still a bit more work to do. I probably need to write the Ragdoll activation script, and I probably then need to write the collision field script so that we can damage him. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.